That's my trading view not shown. But this platform is what platform is it? I'm coming just a second. Oh, StreamYard. Good. Okay, so please can you see my screen? Please, who can see my
Yes,
screen?
yes, you can see us clear.
Nice, nice. So, um, please, are you already recording? Cedric,
Yes, we are live. We are live.
hello, Cedric. We are live.
Yes, we are
Okay.
live. Yes.
Sure. So then, okay, great. Yeah. So this is my trading view. Okay, and today's live session is basically to go through the charts, try to see if we can get some setups. Okay, yeah. So today we won't be doing so much. We'll just be going through the markets. I'm sure Ezra had already started. Teaching um, our students how to go through. The markets. Yeah, started showing you how to make some analysis on the market too as well. But my approach is quite different. Okay, I didn't follow Ezra much, but with a little, with a little I saw, yeah, he, I mean, approaches the market or he delves into almost all the time frames because I've seen him go through, the 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours daily, weekly, and monthly. Yeah. So, but with me, I used to be a 4 hour daily, weekly, and monthly. Person. I'm a swing trader actually. So, but currently I've taken off the 4 hour from my style of trading. Yeah, and I usually do the daily, weekly, monthly. So, but with today's session, I'll try my possible best to even come into the 4 hour when necessary. Yeah. Um, So with that being said, we'll just start glancing through, the charts if we can get, some very good setups. Yeah. Yeah. So this AUD JPY, Australian dollar, Japanese yen, and that's a weekly time frame. So you can see the weekly 1W. The 1W means weekly. So I'm on the weekly time frame. And as I initially said, um, I trade the higher time frames. That's the daily, weekly, and monthly. I recently, somewhere middle of last year, dropped the 4 hour. So I trade on the daily. I execute on the daily. Yeah, but I look for the directions of the market from the weekly and monthly. Yeah, and I'm sure you are aware what kind of chart is this. This is a candlestick, and the candlestick chart tells you a lot, or it informs you on what the market really wants to do. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, looking at this market, AUDJPY, let's say if the market, let's say it was Friday, or let's say Saturday or Sunday, let's say it was weekend. Okay, on me seeing this bearish candlestick on the weekly. Me mostly you see my time frames weekly, monthly, okay. And okay, we recently just entered the month of February. We are just 6 days into the month of February. So let's say the month had ended, okay, and yeah, January ended. Looking at the January, I mean, or the monthly, looking at the monthly time frame, the last candlestick, okay, which my mouse is hovering around, is January. So this is actually January. Let me bring this down. Yes. So that's January. This January candlestick. Yeah. So this what happened the whole of January. We have a candlestick that's looking down, more or less like a bearish pin bar. So seeing this, okay, even me from the onset, if I want to trade AUD JPY, even seeing this candlestick, this is a bearish pin bar on a monthly time frame. You should know that the subsequent candlesticks are going to be bearish. Okay, price had already come to this point. Price was somewhere here and moved all the way up. Okay, and we are now seeing this bearish pin bar. So this can even be a target. Sorry, this can be a target. Yeah. So this is a monthly time frame. So maybe trying to enter is going to be difficult. But all the same, this was November, December, this December candlestick. So November, December candlestick alone should let you know that we are in a bearish market in AUD JPY. Okay. Then there's another confirmation from what? From the January, the month of January, candlestick. That one too looks bearish. So even you see, one thing about candlesticks is that when you see the wick, okay, and you see most of the body, the body, there's a body, that's a wick. The body, let's say moving to the downward side a bit, that means there's more pressure, there's more buying pressure down there. Okay, if it's a full candlestick to yes, then, and if it's a bearish candlestick, that means there's still be more bearish pressure, or there should be more sales to come in the subsequent days or weeks ahead. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, we are in the month of February. The market is bearish. The monthly is telling you that the market is bearish. You scale down to the weekly. The weekly is also still bearish. But mind you, the market won't just fall. Like, it won't just fall. It moves in the wave-like form. Okay. Yeah. So this is where you have to look in for, or you have to look out for, chart patterns, support, resistance, and all that. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, we are still on the weekly now. We've moved from the daily. We've realized that, we've moved from the monthly, and we realize that on the monthly, the market is in a bearish state. And when I say bearish state, the market is about to sell, or is going to sell. Yeah. Yeah. So with that also being said, we are on the weekly, and we can see last week's candle, it's actually closed in a bearish position. Yeah. So what we can see now in this week, or this week, what the candle, stick is trying to do this week is that it will definitely go up, test at least half. It will at least test half of the previous week's candlestick before it starts to move down. Okay, let me get something to so yeah, price will move up, come and test at least half of what this region. That's last week's candlestick before to do whatever it will do, before maybe to go down. Okay. Good. So you can also scale down here to the daily. And what do we see on the daily? You see, with stuff like this, you must get a confirmation. You must get a confirmation before you hop onto the trade. Even though we know that yes, AEDJPY is in a what bearish trend, you must get confirmations before taking any trade. Yeah. So looking here on the daily. Oh, sorry. Okay, good. So looking here on the daily, okay, um, we still see price, move up a bit, okay, and then okay, even from here, from the onset, we have something called impulse correction. So since we are in a bearish market condition, right? Looking here, we can take this to be our resistance, okay? So this can be a resistance level, yeah? We also have another psychological level here. So let me duplicate this. Great. Okay. Yeah. So what price can do now is price can either break, retest, continue down. Okay. This is what price can do. Oh. So price can come this way, or price can move back, maybe test here before coming down again. Okay, so price can do either of these things. Okay, so even on if I wanted to trade this market, I would have entered somewhere here after seeing this. Maybe after this day had ended, was the day that was Friday 24th January, when this candlestick closed this way. Okay, this kind of candlestick closure would definitely let me enter this trade. And let's see, if we had entered a short here with a stop loss somewhere here, maybe with a take profit here, this would have been a 1:8 risk, sorry, yeah, 1:2.8, sorry, 1:2.8 risk reward. We would have been risking somewhere around 115 pips and would have been making about 330 pips, okay, which is huge. And this is just a matter of how many days holding. It's a swing trade, so holding this trade for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 days. About 5 days, a hit full TP. Okay, yeah. But all things being equal, we just have to wait. For the subsequent days to see what the market is going to do, or even by close of today, if the market breaks, if AED/JPY breaks this level, definitely we are going to short the market. But if it should, retest this level, then that means it wants to just, go up a bit before falling. But the overall direction for AED/JPY is what? It's a sell position. Okay, with that being said, we also like to move into AED/USD. So literally the main motive of today's live trading is just to see if we can catch some setups, very good setups. Okay, so we are fishing setups today. Is anyone there? Anyone wants to ask any question? Please, if you are on the live, kindly unmute yourself and say hi. Anyone on the live session? Please, anyone on the live session? Okay, so with that being said, we are also looking at what? AD USD. I'm actually in an AUD USD. I've already short this market. Okay, I've already short this market. So looking at the monthly, that's how I do my analysis. I start normally from the monthly. We are in a bearish, position here. The market looks bearish. Okay, yeah, and definitely it's still going to continue to the downside because we still have room to cover. Price has been to this level, and we still have room to cover. So how many pips? Um, so from current price of AD USD, we have about over 730 pips to cover. And we are not just going to get this 730 pips I'm talking about. We are not going to get it on a silver platter. Market will still move up. You see, there's an impulse, so it will correct. The market will definitely correct, and then move, correct, impulse correction. Whoever remembers our our session, I think that was week 1 day 3, when I was taking you through what really trading is all about and all that. Yeah, we also looked at stuff like this when we spoke about support and resistance. We looked at stuff like this, how the market moves. Okay, yeah, and the guiding, let's say like a river, how a river moves. You see, a river doesn't just move. There are boundaries that guide a river. Okay, yeah. So the boundaries that guide price movements in the market, it's usually the support and resistance. Yeah, so it guides it in a movement which we also call as traders, we call it the impulse correction. Impulse correction. Okay, whether in an upward trend, whether in a downward trend, or whether in a ranging market, okay, or a consolidating market. Yeah, with that being said, we know AD USD is in a bearish trend. Let me pull this down a bit. Great. Let's move on to the weekly. Good. It's a bit clearer on the weekly. Impulse. This is an impulse. Okay, impulse. There's a correction happening. Okay, and definitely there's still going to be a downward movement in the market. Okay, even see the previous candlestick close was bearish. So even this week, I'm anticipating that the market should, move lower. So with that also being said, as I said, I'm already in a trade. Okay, I'm already in an AUD USD trade, which I entered somewhere short. I went short. Okay, so somewhere here, yes, something like this. Great, great. Yeah, so I'm in a short position like this, AUD USD, and my target 1:5. Wow, that's much. Let's do this 1:4. Okay. Yeah, so you can double click. Okay, you can also double click. I'm sure Ezra has taken you through all this stuff. You can double click and then round off your, yeah, you can just round off your this then. Good. So you can round off the figures, your entry price, your take profit price. You can edit it here, and what your stop loss level or price. You can edit the price here. When you're done, you just click on OK. Yeah. So we are looking at what 224 pips. 224 pips, and we are risking 56 pips. So we are risking 56 pips for what 224 pips. That's what we are risking, one for four. That's it here. Risk reward ratio 4, meaning we are risking 56 pips, which is one, for 4 times, which is 200 and what 24 pips. Yeah, so this trade, I think I'll just take a shot of it and share it on the community right now. So we are looking at a short here. Great. Great. Image downloaded. So we are going I'm going to put this on the platform. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, we are looking at shorts here. AUD USD. We are shorting the market. Okay. Yeah, we are going for sales. Then CAD JPY. Yeah. Just glancing through CAD JPY. CAD JPY. Wow, I like what this market is doing on the higher time frame. Why am I saying that? I'm saying that because let me take off this. Let me start drawing my trend line from here. It's really trending nicely. Yeah, this market is trending nicely. So overall, looking at or trying to do your analysis from the monthly, you can do something like this. And definitely CAD JPY is a bearish market, or it's going to sell for, I mean, the subsequent days, weeks, months ahead of us. Okay, yeah, so great. This is how I trade the market. Nice trend. There's something called a falling knife. You see, with this, let me take this off. Yeah, let me just take this. And I've drawn some levels. Okay, so yeah, market moves through these levels. These lines you are seeing are levels I plotted. I mean, it also guides me in my trading. Yeah. So with that also being said, yes, I'm looking at what. Great. So you see how price has moved this length. Price has moved this length. This, I mean, length from here. Price has moved from here to here. Great. From here, price has moved from here to here. Let me. Oh. Great. Great. So this distance price covered is what I measured with this stick. Why did I measure? I measured because there's a law in trading. Okay. Normally, when the price moves from this region to this region, okay, definitely the market to become tired. It would, I mean, so when you see the market consolidating, making this kind of movement, okay, this like as if price is going nowhere. It's going up, down, in no, I mean, direction. You see it, we call it a ranging market. Normally, when it happens that way, price has moved, like it has traveled, it's tired. Even humans as we are, if you run you run a certain distance, definitely you become tired, and then you start to what, maybe walk. Some will jog, some will walk, some will even stand for a while just to catch their breath. Okay, yeah. So the market moving from this point to this point, definitely the market is going to be tired. The market needs to catch its breath. Okay, yeah. So that's what we see the market doing here. It's catching its breath. Okay, yeah. So the market's catching its breath. So what do we expect after the market has caught its breath? Okay, it still has to move. It still has to move. So the speculation here is that market will still move what? Downwards. Market is still going to move downwards. Okay, yeah. So CAC JPY, we are still looking for sells. So let's still go to the weekly time frame to see what we have there on the weekly. Yeah. So good. The weekly even this looks good. This stick looks good, even though the week hasn't ended. The previous week was a bearish candlestick. Okay, that was last week. This is it, bearish. This week looking good. It's still bearish. Yeah. Great. So on the daily, okay, it's still looking good. It's still looking good. So if I want to enter this market now, what I'm going to do is, yeah, I can still go into this market with a pending order. I measure at least half of the previous day's candlestick. Okay, I measure at least half. Okay, you can hold this because we know it's going. If you really want to hold this trade, I can hold this trade. I don't know about other swing traders, but those that know me, Osajifo and Co, you know what I can do. I can hold this trade till even this point. That's how many pips? 1,795. 1,795. So you don't expect me to get 1,795 pips. You don't expect me to get that huge amount of pips in a matter of days. This can take a very long time. I can even take like 2 months or maybe more. Okay, yeah. So that's how it works with swing trading, especially when you go deeper into swing trading. Okay, I want to be more or less like a position trader because I'm aspiring to be a position trader, and this is literally like position trading. And position trading literally means holding your trade for a very longer period than swing trading. Okay, so with that, you are looking at let's say months, so many months, like 3, 4, 5, 6 months. Okay, yeah, that has to do with position trading. Yeah, so I can hold this trade. I can risk close to about 95 pips. Okay, so I'm risking 95 pips to catch 1,795 pips, which is very massive, and it doesn't happen on a silver platter. Okay, yeah. So I can also take a shot of this, and it's going to go. Yeah, this is also going to go to the community. Okay, our community on WhatsApp. So that was CHF. Yeah, CHF JPY. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, let's look at DXY. We should have even started with this. If you are going to analyze anything dollar, dollar, like most of the currencies, trade with the dollar and all that. Okay, yeah. So we should have actually looked at this first. Okay, the DXY, which is the what? Dollar index. We should have looked at this first, the dollar index. And yes, dollar index is simple. It means the dollar against other major currencies. Okay, so the dollar alone, the dollar standing alone against major currencies like the euro, the pound, the Swiss franc, I mean the JPY and co. So imagine all of them only dollar. So it's like a tug of war. That's literally dollar index, US dollar against other major currencies across, I mean, the global market. Yeah. Yeah. And we can see something happening here. Okay. We can see something happening here. The market was in an uptrend. We are on the daily time frame here. The market was in an uptrend. But let's look at what happened monthly. Let's look at the monthly. Good. So seeing this, market moves up, and you see this, and now we are experiencing a bearish market, meaning this uptrend is changing. This uptrend we are seeing, yeah. So this uptrend, sorry, I got distracted a bit by the notifications coming through. Yeah. So this market we are seeing is reversing. When you see this, especially this previous candlestick, let me zoom out well. Great. We see a long bullish run, then we start to see something like this, and you see this one closed in a bearish state a bit. Okay, what do we expect? This, so should, let's say currently we are in this January, this is what January did. Okay, and we are also in February now. Should February close in a bearish movement, or let's say the candle closes in a bearish position, yeah, that means from March going, okay, from March, April going, dollar index is going to be weak. It's going to be weak because it's going to shorten. It's going to be bearish, okay. And as I speak to you, I'm already in a dollar index trade. I'm already in a DXY trade, which is not doing bad. Yeah, it's not doing bad. I think, yeah, the trade triggered somewhere yesterday. I closed out some trades I was already on, and yeah, I'm actually in a new, I mean, trade or a new setup. Yeah. So looking at what we are seeing here, yes, weekly still looking, I mean, bearish. Um, yes, weekly looking bearish. Daily also looking this way. If I want to enter a dollar index trade, it's going to be a sell trade from here. Short. I'm going to short this market somewhere here. Okay, great. We can still go lower, okay, because I quite remember, yeah, this part good. You see this trade? Yes, I don't delete my charts. Okay, yeah. So I was in this trade somewhere last year. Okay, somewhere August I was in this trade. So I entered here and I held. I mean, I held this trade from here. I mean, till it hit full TP. Okay, so it took many days, but I still made it to my target. Yeah, and yeah, over 3,500 pips was bagged. Okay, yeah, and I see a similar thing happening here. There's something called a falling knife, a trading strategy called a falling knife. I see something like that happening. Okay, um, dollar index has the potential of moving all the way to this level. Yeah, dollar index. I see it moving all the way from here, where price is currently, to meet this region. Yeah. So that's it for dollar index. Let me bring this down. Yeah, great. Great. So with this, when the dollar, starts to fall, other currencies, any currency, that's paired with the dollar, okay, on the dollar index, when this starts to happen, those currencies will begin to what, go higher. Although those currencies will be stronger, whilst the dollar what falls. Okay, yeah. So let me give an example here. If this happen, okay, should market start, the dollar start to fall, AUD/USD will start to rise. AUD/USD will start to rise. So it's no longer going to be a sell, it's going to rise. Okay. GBP/USD will start to go high. If should in case this happen, yeah, it's going to rise. Like GBP/USD is going to rise, Euro/dollar is going to rise. But currently, with my analysis on those ones, those ones also look bearish for now. You see, yeah, and market conditions change. Yeah, sometimes we have something called correlation. Yeah, with the correlation, okay, let's say DXY is falling or it's in a bearish state, so we expect that what's the name? It should be negatively correlated to, let's say, AUD/USD. Why? Because if the dollar is becoming weak and DXY is falling, AUD/USD should rise because why? The dollar is weak. So that's what negative correlation. But even with the negative correlation, sometimes there are certain market conditions or there are certain periods in the market. It doesn't really happen that way. Okay, I quite remember some time back, dollar index, when it's falling, you expect gold to rise. Okay, but I quite remember there was a point the dollar was falling, gold was also falling. You see, it didn't really make sense, but that's the market. The market chooses to do what it wants to do. Yeah, so certain principles sometimes do not hold when it comes to, forex. Yeah. So with that being said, we want to move away from DXY, that's dollar index, to see whatever we have on certain charts. Okay, yeah, I already see Euro AUD in a sell or a bearish trend. Why? We see one of my favorite patterns. Okay, this one of my favorite patterns when it comes to trading. Okay, yeah, one of my favorite patterns. It's called a what? The double top. The double top. So seeing a double top on a daily. If I had wanted to trade this market earlier, seeing price get here, I would have entered from here. Yeah, I would have entered from here, risk about 75 pips, and probably hold my trade a bit longer. So this is what I would have done, but this market, has already moved, and I've not been on the chart for some days now. So that's fine. That's fine. You see how market moves in a downward position. You see how it moves on a weekly. This on a weekly. So imagine catching a trade from here to even here or somewhere here. It's so many pips. You get it. So that's the advantage of swing trading. Sometimes we set the positions and then we just leave it and go do something. Yeah. Yeah. So after many days I come back, or maybe after a day or two I come back, check what the market is really doing to my positions. Okay. If I have to adjust, I adjust. If I have to close some, I close some, because day in, day out, the market will also, give you a clearer picture of what you thought of or what you really speculated. Maybe you speculated a buy or a sell, but maybe it's not really happening. Okay, market conditions have what changed. So when market conditions change, you also, adjust your, trading setups. Okay, we spoke about this. We spoke about this during, I think week 1 day 2. Yes, we spoke about this. Even week 1 day 3 too, we spoke about this. Yeah. So with that also being said, we want to go on to the next, what we have here. We have so many markets. I mean, with my kind of approach, okay, with my kind of approach, I can trade anything. I can trade anything. I mean, from currencies to stocks, whatever, synthetics, whatever. Like, why? Because since we started, have you seen me use any what's the name? Indicators or something? No, I don't. I'm not an indicator trader. I don't trade with indicators. Yeah. So I actually use something we call pure price action. You get it? Yeah. So literally pure price action is what I use to trade the market. Yeah. So with that being said, we are looking at CAD JPY from
Right.
the bullish. Yeah.
Someone asked a question. Do you just enter
Oh,
upon seeing a second touch on Euro AUD?
come again.
Someone is asking, do you just enter upon seeing a second touch on Euro AUD? I think that question is in regards to when we were talking about the double top.
Oh, okay. So let me go back to Euro AED.
Yeah, so he wants to understand. Okay, someone was talking. I
Yeah.
think, for this one. So he's trying to understand if there are certain confluences you look out for before entering, or you just enter upon seeing the second touch.
Okay, with Euro AUD, I'm going to say yes. When I see this, sometimes with price action, you don't need much. You don't need much. Even this double top alone is a confirmation. Okay, let me show you something here. But this doesn't happen often. What I'm seeing here, it doesn't really happen often. I'm coming. Just a moment. Great. Let me explain this real quick. We see great. Let me zoom out. So let's say yes, I told you personally, after seeing markets move from market may take me into a little bit of drawdown, but it will definitely move in my favor. Then what do we see happen? Market drops, and on this day, it still comes. Okay, so for the second time, you see what market did? It came to test that area. It came to take out certain stop losses. Yes, because we have some people who enter this trade, okay, for the first time, and maybe when market moves down a bit, they are going to put their stop losses at break even or something. Okay, or some will even minimize their stop losses. So definitely, yes, market came to test those areas, okay, for the second time again. So me, I would have still, let's say if I missed this, I would have still entered here. When market came here, I would have still entered. Why? Because when you see double tops on a higher time frame, let me answer the person's question. When on a higher time frame, when you see chart patterns, don't think twice. They happen like 80 to 90% of the time. You don't need much. Okay, yes. Let's say with this, apart from it, this there are two confirmations here. Double top, and it's on a what? A resistance level. This is resistance, okay? this bar we are seeing is a resistance level, and we are seeing the double top. So those two on a higher time frame, this we are looking at daily time frame, it will happen. Okay, even imagine bargain, if you are bargain 1:3, okay, you don't want to hold this trade that long and you still want to swing, I mean, responsibly. Let's say 1:3. Good. Somewhere 1:3. You are making over almost 300 pips. You are making over 300 pips, and currently it's even running on how many pips? If I had entered this trade, okay, or whoever asked the question had entered this trade, 216 pips. That's no joke. Okay. I hope your question has been answered. I mean, the confluences are even two. Double top on a resistance level. The person get it. So that one alone is enough confluence on a daily time frame. Double top on a resistance level on a daily time frame. Double top resistance level on a daily time frame. Please, has a person's question been answered? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, so
Okay, so I'll take it as the person's question has been answered. Yeah, because those two is enough confluence. Okay, those two is enough confluence. Yeah. So we were on Euro JPY. So as I initially said, this is just to see if we can get setups. Okay. Yeah, I think Euro JPY is already in motion. Euro JPY is already in motion. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So this also guides. Yeah, these lines you see me draw on the higher time frame, it guides me to understand how the market what is going to move. Okay. Yeah, so you see I've placed, there are setups that I've already placed. Some happen, some, I mean, didn't really happen. But what do we see here? Okay, this was done, I think, many days ago. Trade triggered. It didn't reach my, you see, so one thing about swing trading, sometimes you can be that patient. Price will make you a lot of pips, okay, but it may not really get to your target. You see, so if you are the trader that opens, let's say from 0.2 lots going, okay, sorry, 0.02 going, at least anytime price gets to half of your target or it exceeds half of your target, close, let's say if open 0.03 lot size, because let's assume you are all on small accounts. So you open the trade on this Euro JPY, you are risking what, 56 pips for 56 pips for, I mean, 200, almost 240 pips. Okay, and you don't even close at half after, or when price exceeds half, at least try to close 0.01 so that you still have 0.02 running. And when price is almost about to reach your target, you can also close another 0.01. Let's say some 50, normally about 50 pips to your target. Just start being careful because it's likely price may reverse. It may not get to your target and it may start to reverse. Yeah, so you can also close another 0.01 when price gets to what? Let's say when price gets to about 50 pips to your, I mean, take profit. Okay, yeah, but in fact this trade is still going to hit our target. Many days later, when I come back, I'll realize that it's rallied all the way up and hits our target. You see, here it didn't get to our target and has reversed, but that doesn't mean that it won't still get there. It will still get to our target. Okay, yeah. And what happens to is weak with this, when happens, weak traders it normally happens to filter. You know why market behaves this way sometimes? Market behaves this way to filter out the weak ones or the weak traders from, the very strong traders. Great, great. Um, oh, yes. So imagine a swing trader, a trader who entered here, okay, this part. The person noticed, oh, okay, yes, this is a double top and it's on a resistance level. Two good confirmations on a daily time frame. And the person's aware, oh yes, or is well informed that yes, daily, or higher time frames, chart patterns on higher time frames happen or they hold, okay, and the person's aware of all that and jumps into this trade, maybe somewhere here on this candlestick, the person jumps into this trade, things starts going in the person's favor. This day, it was still in the person's favor, and this particular day, the third day, the person comes online or opens his or MT5 and sees the trade that was in over how many pips. Let's calculate. Okay, let's calculate something here. You entered somewhere here, a trade that was running over 177 pips. You come back over 177 pips in profit. You come back and you are in a loss. You are in drawdown. Like you are in a loss of about 37 pips loss or drawdown. Some may panic, okay, some may relax, come back, look at what really is happening on their charts, either on their MT4, MT5, or they come back onto their trading view and they realize, oh, okay, no problem. It's just the market doing its thing. Okay, we have something we call market manipulation. Okay, so either the market is being manipulated, or the market is two things. The market is being manipulated, yes, to take, as I said, the whole motive is to take out the weak ones, okay, and then those that are strong will still be in the market. And the other way to, or the other reason is to give other people the chance. Those that missed this particular entry is to give them the chance, okay, to re-enter this market. So with that being said, it's a matter of perception or the perceptive or perception the person has that, oh, okay, maybe yes, this is the reason. Okay, someone will say yes, it's market manipulation. Someone too will see it as, oh, the market's giving me another opportunity to enter the market if I had missed. Okay, yeah. So with that also being said, we will move to the next, because Euro GBP, the trade has already started. Okay, the trade is already in motion. Yeah. So with that also being said, we are looking at Euro JPY. I think that one too. I think. Oh, okay. Also similar to what happened with the Euro GBP thing. Yeah. So it also came down market. Yeah, and this is actually more or less like a sniper entry. So I had a sniper entry and then I held trade, but I didn't really get to my target and it moved almost close to my entry again. Then it came close another time and went in profit, came close to entry another time, and now it's still. So yeah, that's swing trading. That's the pain about swing trading sometimes. Yeah, you can gather all these pips and lose it, and you feel like closing out. Okay, yeah, but if you don't close out and you still hold, market will play with you. It's going to play with you, but eventually it's going to get to the target. And trust me, this market is going to smash our TP and still go lower. It's going to smash this TP and go lower. So look at that. That's 1,000 over 1,000 pips. Okay, you are risking about 260 pips for 1,000 pips. It's not a joke. So you don't expect market easily. I mean, trades here we can also look, and I'm just hoping we find very good setups today. And please, can we? I mean, when should in case we catch a setup here, I hope everyone knows how to enter it in the MetaTrader. Hello. Okay. Yes. So looking at euro dollar, um, I see a sell. I see a sell happening here. Okay. I don't need much. Okay. I just don't need much, but I know there's going to be a sell. Impulse. There's an impulse. Correction. There should be an impulse again. Yeah. So euro dollar, I think we can put this onto the platform too. Euro dollar, I see a sell happening, but let's see how much or pips we can bag on this trade. Great. Bullish pin bar at the top. Okay. So literally, this is trying to tell us that yes, there's room to the downside. This candlestick. So you see this candlestick, a bullish, like we call it like yeah, some call it the bullish pin bar. Okay. Yeah, some also call it, I think, the harami also. Yeah. But when you see this on a daily time frame, you should know that, I mean, there's room to the downside. Yeah. So with that also being said, you can place your stop loss at the previous high where price got to the high, just slightly above it. So that's about 55 pips. Great, 55 pips. And then we can go for 55 pips for with this. We don't need to target much. We can go 1:3 on this. 1:3 is okay, or 1:3.5. This okay. Great. So I think, yeah, this can also go. It can go lower. Let me show you why I think it can go lower. Euro dollar can go lower because look at this. So yeah, let me. Great. It can meet this lows. So with this trade, you can either go in for 1:3, 1:3.5, or even 1:4.5. Maximum 1:5. Okay. Yeah. So this is also going to go onto the platform. This is also going to go onto the platform. So I'll get you the uh, entry prices. I'm going to also add up the entry prices. Yeah, the entry prices, the stop level prices, and I mean the take profit prices. I'm going to put all into the group. Okay. Yep. Great. 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 Okay, looking good. We are risking 50 pips for 260 pips on this trade. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Take a screenshot. Sure. Great. Looking good. Looking good. Then GBP card. For some time now, GBP pairs have been playing games with me. So you see, I made this. Okay. So this happened. It's actually happened. This trade actually happened. But GBP, I mean, pairs have been playing hide and seek games with me lately. So I don't really trade them much. I don't really trade GBP pairs much. But we can see I placed this many days ago. Okay, many days ago, I placed this trade and it's hello. Hello, I hope I'm still on. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, I had a little internet issue. Yeah. But so far so good. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, if no questions, let's keep hunting. Let's keep hunting for more setups. Okay, this has already happened. This had already happened. Yeah, this had already happened. Yeah, this trade had already happened. And this was sweet. 460 pips. So risking 90 pips for 460 pips, which had already happened. Okay. Yeah. So let's also look. Okay. Um, but with what I'm seeing here, GBP Swiss franc is in a very, very consolidating market. Like it's you see, it's in a range. It's ranging. The market has been ranging. Look at that. Look at that. So it's in a range. It hasn't moved out of this region. It hasn't moved out. It hasn't moved out. It's just, yeah, it's just in a range. Yeah. And it's not so bad to trade. I mean, the range you can, I mean, get here, but you just have to be careful because it doesn't always come to meet what's the name, the support level. Okay. From the resistance level, it doesn't always come to meet the support level. That's one thing you traders have to know when it comes to a region market. Okay. Yeah. So it's still in a consolidation state or a ranging state. Yeah. So that being said, yeah, but you can you can enter some cells here, but you don't go below this level as your target. Your target can be somewhere anywhere around this region. Okay. So an example is this. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So that's risking about 40 pips for 170 pips. Okay. And it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah. So let's move on to GBPJPY. Let's see what GBPJPY also has for us. GBPJPY. Yeah. GBPJPY. GBPJPY. Okay. Okay. I see what GBPJPY is doing here. Um, okay. So with GBPJPY, it's about to meet this level. It can still go lower, or so yeah. Great. So GBPJPY. JPY is going to do. Yeah. Hello. I hope I'm still live. I have some little internet glitches here. I hope I'm still live.
Yeah, you're alive. Just that the internet kept on going.
Yeah. I had some little internet glitches here. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, so we can still proceed. Um, yeah, GBPNZB is still in the trend, still in the zone. Okay, yeah. So yes, this trade too. I took this trade some days ago, many days ago. I think that was somewhere December. Yeah, or early January. Yeah. But I took it many days ago. Yeah, and it hit target. It entered nicely. So you see, little drawdown, and then we smashed our TP. I was risking how much? I was risking about 170 pips. Okay, and I bagged 625 pips on this trade. Yeah, and it hit full TP. It hit target, and yeah, it was a good feeling. Yeah. So with that being said, I still feel GBPNZD is going to rally all the way down a bit. It's going to move from here, maybe test this level, maybe go up, that kind of vibe. Yeah. I see something like this happening. Okay. Yeah. So something like this, because it's still going to be in that range, like that trend. You see the trend? Great. So still on the daily. You see the trend? GBP has been trending very nicely, very nicely, very nicely. Beautiful. Imagine here. Imagine catching a trade here, here, or even here or here. A buy trade from here or here. I mean, you are going to bag so many pips, so many pips, so many pips. Wow, 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 wow. From here to there. Wow. 1,367 pips. Just entering somewhere around this region. And holding up to this region. You are bagging over 1,300 pips. And see, you have to wait for many days. So many days. So if you are not patient, you can't be a good swing trader. So if you want to count them, I mean, it's going crazy by so many days. Okay, so holding it somewhere October, 1st of October to somewhere, I mean, to somewhere like 19th December. So from October 1st, you have to hold it. If you really want to bag all these pips, you have to hold from October 1st to December 19th. Yes, and some of my, I mean, fellow traders and brothers, I mean, they know. I hold trade, I mean, that long too. I sometimes hold 2-3 months or even more. Yeah, yeah. So you need patience to be a swing trader. You need patience. GBP USD short. Yeah, this market is going to short. Why? Still that pin bar, that bullish pin bar looking downwards. Okay. So this is a short. This is a simple short. I don't need much. I don't need much. I don't need much. I don't need too many analysis on this. It's just going to short. This market short. Yeah. Yeah. And you can back some cool 300 pips on this market. Cool 300. Yeah. You risk about less than 65 pips and you are bagging like 315 pips on this market. Yeah. And the interesting one, gold. Gold. Just a moment, please. Prince. Yeah, I'm in a Zoom meeting. Let me get back to you. Yeah, I'll be done soon. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, gold. I've not traded. I know gold has been trending nicely to the upside, but I personally haven't traded. I'm a gold trader. I'm a very good gold trader. I love gold. I love crude oil. But for some days now, I haven't really traded gold. To be honest, I've not traded gold. I've not traded crude oil. Yeah. So looking at gold. The move has already started. Like the gold move had already started. Yeah. It's in a buy, I mean, or a bullish state. We just have to wait to see a reversal on gold and maybe we'll hop on. Okay. Yeah. So gold, we won't look at gold that much today. Nasdaq, I've not even traded Nasdaq in a while. When I say Nasdaq 100, I mean the best 100 companies, I mean, in the United States of America combined. Yes, so that's it. Nasdaq 100. Yeah, natural gas, one of my favorite markets to trade. I trade natural gas too. Yeah, so natural gas. Oh, not looking too good. Yes, so let's drop down to the daily. Yeah, so this, I remember this was this. Great. Yes, I remember this trade. I remember this trade. It was a very good one. Yeah, this trade was a good one. This one too was also a good one. You see, I mean, invest head and shoulder. Oh, so yeah, this was more or less like a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, and I love those patterns: head and shoulder, double tops. I mean, double tops. Yeah, double tops, double bottoms, inverse head and shoulder patterns or head and shoulder patterns. Like, they're my favorite, and trend line breakouts. They are really my favorite. When I see them, I just begin to smile. Yeah. So this the neck area. Great. So neck or shoulder, sorry, shoulder. Let's say this is the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder. Boom, we entered it straight, and boom, we bagged full pips on what's the name? Natural gas. But currently, I don't see any trading opportunity yet. But let me bring out my trend line and see if we can still get something. So my trend line. Okay, so nothing too interesting yet. Nothing too interesting on natural gas yet. New Zealand CHF, okay. New Zealand dollar CHF on a daily time frame. Let's see what happened on this market. Even though I placed, a sell order. Let's see what happened. Okay. New Zealand NZD USD. Yeah, I'm certain this market is also going to drop. It's going to drop. Before it buys, it's going to drop. Let's look at USD card. USD card. Let's wait to see what will happen. It may fall or go higher. You see, it's actually reacting to this price, level. Okay. Yeah, so this actually a zone, a very major zone in the USD card market. So let's wait to see what will happen. Yeah. With that being said, let's move on to USD Swiss franc or USD CHF. Okay, yeah. Over here too, I quite remember some days ago I placed this trade, which went into my favor. Yeah, yeah. So I don't see anything interesting here. And Trump, can't get see Trump like the US market is very uncertain. Very, very uncertain market. The US market. Yeah. So let's wait to see. And one thing, not trading is also a good skill. There are certain times you just still have to wait to get certain confirmations. Okay, yeah. So not trading is also good. Like you seeing the opportunity and not trading because you need what extra confirmation. It's also a good skill. Yes, I haven't been on this market too in a while. Yes, that's crude oil. One of my favorites. Last year, crude oil did me so much good. Osajifo is my witness. And aside that, yeah, you can even see it. There are some pending orders I never closed. The sales here, the buys here. Look at this. This was one of my best trades was this particular one. Little or no drawdown, price moved in my favor. And crude oil is that kind of market that if you really catch a very good trade, and you are riding on it, the more it keeps dropping or moving higher in your favor, the more money you make. Even on the lowest loss, 0.01, trust me, you can make very good money from crude oil. If you are catching huge pips like I do, if you are catching, I mean, thousands of pips, 400s of pips, look at this, over 400 pips on this trade, over 500 pips on this trade. This one too, sweet, because it's little or no, yeah, I remember this trade too. Like no drawdown, it's just hit my, I mean, my pending order, my buy pending order, boom, straight into take profit. Okay, you see, entry straight, take profit. Over 569 pips was back. Sweet, very sweet. Even on the, I'm telling you, on the lowest lot size, which is 0.01, I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. We are making crazy amounts of money. Like I'm making thousands of CDs on that. You are making thousands of CDs on 0.01. That's how good the crude oil market can be. Okay. Yeah, currently as it stands now, we don't have any trading opportunity yet. Let's just see the reaction here, because it's likely crude oil will still go up from this direction. It can still go up. There's more room to the upside, but let's just wait, get some extra confirmations. Okay. With that also being said, looking at silver, another market I like to trade, silver. Yes, also like the gold, also like what's the name? The crude oil, silver also makes you some good money, even on the what's the name? On the lowest lot size. And you can see some trades here on silver. This beautiful trade, one of my favorite trades on silver. This little or no drawdown. I think I have to zoom for people to see what I'm talking about. You see my pending order, little or no drawdown, it moves into my favor, smashes into my take profit. And how many pips did I bag? I mean, thousands of pips. Okay, on crude, on silver. Here too, the same thing. Little or no drawdown, boom, hits target nicely. Yeah. So yes, we can still, you see, when price got to this major level, okay, it's rejected. So the upcoming days, yes, silver can sell. So we can look at a sell on silver. And if I want to sell or short this market, what I'm going to do is simple. Great. Very, very simple. Ouch. Recent high. Okay. Yeah. And we go for, I think 1:6 is fine. You can hold till this level, but to be honest, side, I think 1:6. Yeah, great. So I think I can also take a shot of this, send it into the group, and also, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, so let me take a picture of this. Great. So right after this session, I'm going to replace all these things on, I mean, the group, our chat group on WhatsApp. Yeah, so this Apple. Yeah. So trading stocks is crazy. Why? It's crazy because see the gaps. Like there are so many gaps. So these gaps can either help you or it can increase your profit target, or it can, I mean, imagine you're in a loss and this gap happens, it's going to multiply your losses. Yeah, so that's one thing about um, trading stocks. Okay, yeah, I quite remember, but there was this trade many years ago on Tesla. I took a Tesla trade and there was a gap that even, I mean, it was very crazy. There was a very huge gap, and that huge gap went into my favor, and I was very happy. I was after that gap when I came online and I saw what profits that gap made me. I just closed my trade because literally whatever I had was let me say was doubled like 5 times. Whatever I was expecting or whatever I was risking, just that trade, like it's doubled it about 5 times. So I just had to close out and then make some withdrawals. Please, withdrawal is good. Make withdrawals on your trades. It's a very good thing. Make withdrawals. Yeah. So with that being said, looking at the Amazon market, I wouldn't waste much of your time when it comes to, but this looking good. It's trending nicely. Why? We'll put our trend line here. Great. Okay, so I mean it's trending very nicely. I like how Amazon is trending. Yeah, but please, with our little accounts, I won't let us, I mean, venture trading these kind of markets. We have AU 200, Australia 200. So best, I mean, 30 corporations, organizations, or companies in Australia. It's also an index or an index. Okay, yeah. I used to trade this too a lot. I used to trade it a lot. Let me see if I still have some setups good. I used to trade it a lot back in the days. I used to trade this a lot. Yeah, so looking back, you can see some setups there. I used to trade this a lot, and I was always hitting full TP with no little or no drawdown. I was, yeah, yes. So you can see there, it's very clear. I mean, see the gap, and then I mean this happened here, here. Great. Yeah, I think I even deleted some. I've placed many trades on this market in the past. Like, so this was which year? 2022. This 2022. What you are seeing here, 2022. Because I quite remember back then, this also used to be one of my favorite markets. AU 200, Australian best 200 companies in Australia. But currently, I don't see any opportunity here. But it's in an uptrend. It's in a nice uptrend. It's trending nicely. Yeah. If we should pull out our trend line, the market is trending nicely. Great. I think I have to come back to trade this, but I'll be looking out for this market too as well. If I should see any good setup, okay, let's see something here in this market. Great. So let's see what price will do in the subsequent days. If it breaks higher, I personally would wait. If I want to trade this market, I personally would wait for price to get somewhere around this area. When price gets around this area, so I'll personally wait for price to move somewhere here. Then I'm going to enter here and maybe hold it till this level. Great. So price moving up to this region. So I'll be more interested in this region. I want to take any short positions, I'll be more interested in this region than I short this market. Yeah. With that being said, let's look at ADCHF. Nothing really special on ADCHF. It's still on the, I mean, as yes, a support level. It's about to test a support level. With that also being said, let's move on. The market looks nasty. So it's in a ranging market. Okay, that's ADNZD. Berkshire Hathaway. Okay, so no. Nothing sweet here. Nothing too sweet here. Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin. Hmm, hmm, hmm. So yeah, Bitcoin also did me some good. I mean, let's say some previous years, days, weeks. I mean, it really did me some good. Yeah, great. Yeah, so we can see previous trades I took on Bitcoin there. But currently, let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Let's scale up to the weekly time frame. Okay, so scaling up to the weekly time frame and looking at what I'm seeing there. Let me look at the monthly. Okay. Hmm. Um. Okay, the previous candlestick looked bullish, but I see Bitcoin dropping. I see Bitcoin dropping. Oh, okay. So this is also, I mean, a dicey situation. Yeah, it may happen that Bitcoin in the upcoming days or weeks can rally all the way up. Okay, or can, but for, let's say, temporal, yes, for temporal trades, like very short term trades, you can look at some cells. Okay, yeah, you can look at some cells because I'm anticipating that today being Thursday and tomorrow Friday, this market is going to close in I mean, a bearish state. Yeah, because last week closed in a bearish state, and I'm expecting this week to also close in a bearish state. Okay, yeah. So Bitcoin looks bearish. But scaling down to the daily, I think where I would have loved to enter Bitcoin. I mean, okay, let's wait. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait. It's possible it can still go up, test, and then drop. Bitcoin at this point can do anything, but I am still in favor of it going down. Yeah. So with that also being said, let's look at CAD CHF. CAD CHF. Okay, I think yeah, I placed this trade some time back, and it happened. Okay, it happened. Little or no drawdown, smash into my take profit. Please, Wizard, open. Yeah, open. Um, Pato bie, wait here. Bie. Sorry. Yeah, I have family around, so yeah, sorry about that. You get stuffs like this. Yeah. Okay, so with that also being said, we can move on to yeah, let's move on to the next market. ESP35 is Espanol or Spain 35. So best 35 companies in Spain. Yeah. I know some of these things, you are even hearing them for the first time. Yeah, but yeah, I also used to trade this in the past. Not a bad market, but for some time I haven't been on this market. but it looks nice. I like the trend. I love trending markets. I love trending markets. So let's see. And if I should get any nice setups, I'm going to share. ESP 35 looks very good. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Great. Not bad at all. Okay. Yeah. So with this market, I would anticipate a sell. If market doesn't break this, if it doesn't break this trend line, okay, if it doesn't break this trend line, I'll be very much also interested in this market because what I see ESP 35 do is this moving up a bit. It's going to move up a bit, move up a bit, hit here before dropping. Great. Great. So this is what I see ESP 35 doing in some days to come or weeks to come. So I'll also keep my eye on ESP 35. Yes. Also Eurocard. Yeah, Eurocard. It's an old trade. I don't see anything interesting here. Okay, Euro CHF 2. Maybe we'll go down a bit and maybe move up. Pad has already, yes, with Euro CHF. Okay, yeah, that's already happened. Nicely trend. It trended nicely. Okay, yeah, but right now it's in a consolidatory state. Yeah, Euro New Zealand. Yeah, Euro New Zealand, Euro New Zealand, Euro New Zealand. Okay, it's playing around a major key level. So let's just wait to see what happens. Yeah, let's just wait to see what happens. Euro New Zealand, Eurozar, which is Euro, the South African rand. Okay, not a bad market though. But these kind of markets on our brokerage, our brokers normally put so many spreads on them. So if you don't have enough capital, you can't really trade such markets. Okay, yeah. So with that also being said, we won't even waste our time on Eurozar. Why? Because the kind of spreads on those markets, you can't even trade it. And you need huge capital to enter such markets on most brokers. Okay. Yeah. So with that also being said, looking at GBP AUD, yeah. So I think I was looking at this from a very high perspective. Yeah. Great. So I was looking at this from a very higher perspective from the weekly. Yeah. Great, 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 great. Okay, okay. So yes, we sorry, GBP has the chances of going lower, but I'm not really interested in it because I would like to see how it's going to react to my trend line. If it's going to bounce off the trend line without breaking it, I'm still interested. When it breaks it too, I want to see some momentum break. If it breaks and it retests, then I'm interested in sells. But should price get to these regions on my trend line and bounce off it, I'm also interested in buys on GBP AUD. German 40, GR40, German 40, 40 best companies in Germany. Yeah. So I also used to trade this. Okay, this also took me out. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that is the market also, doesn't really favor with the experienced traders. But I think with this, I didn't even place it on a meta trader. This was just an analysis I did here. Yeah. So yeah, German 40 was a losing trade, which is normal. We've seen so many winning trades, and as I initially said, Forex is not all about wins. Even in anything you do, you always don't win. You have your losing streaks or you have your losing days. You can never be as a human being. Can you always be happy? Can always be smiling? Every day I'm happy. 247, you're always happy. No, it's not possible. Yeah. So that is, I mean, you're not really happy, but you're not sad. That days you are sad too. You see, yeah. So it happens with markets too. Yeah. So with the markets too, there are days that we lose. Okay. Yeah. Hong Kong 50. Yeah. So also another index. Okay. Yeah. Then we have JPN 255 or the Nikkei. We call it the Nikkei. Yeah, the Nikkei market. Okay, another very solid market. Yeah, and it has done me good in the past. You see over here, it did me very good. Yeah, and it's a very good market. We'll also delve into that later. Literally, best 225. I mean, organizations or companies in Japan or in the Japanese economy, the best 225 companies. That's it. So that's the index. Okay. Yeah. Then we have KO here, which is Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. So the Coca-Cola you drink, you can trade it. I remember mentioning it. Either week 1 day 2 or week 1 day 3. I mentioned some companies that can be traded. Yeah, not only currencies, but other derivatives and what instruments that can be traded. I quite remember I mentioned Coca-Cola, and we have Coca-Cola on our screens today. Nothing too interesting when it comes to Coca-Cola. Yeah, nothing too interesting. So we'll move on to Litecoin. We also mentioned Litecoin. Now, first week of the bootcamp, sorry, we mentioned Litecoin. Yeah, Litecoin too, did me some good in the past. Yeah, I also trade it. But currently as it stands, I don't really see anything interesting with Litecoin. Yeah, because it's just going crazy. The market is just going crazy. Then we move on to Netflix. Netflix. Yes, Netflix too, not looking bad. It looks as if it wants to trend. Yeah, it wants to trend. Okay. But let's skip Netflix. Let's go to NZD card. Okay, NZD card has already hit that major key level in the market and has moved all the way up. It has dropped. So with it dropping, let's see. It can still drop further or move higher. So let's see what will happen in the subsequent days when it comes to NZD card. Then we have Pfizer. Pfizer, COVID. You remember COVID vaccination? Yeah, that company, Pfizer. That's them here. Yeah, so I also have Pfizer here. And I have one of my favorite stock, Tesla. Tesla. I can't wait to buy a Tesla. Yeah. I traded Tesla a lot some years ago, about 2, 3 years ago. I was really on Tesla. I was really making good money. Good. I think this is the trade I spoke about earlier. This is a trade I spoke about earlier. I should think so because this was 2022. Good. I think this is the Tesla trade. This Tesla trade. So you see the gap. The gap. I quite remember 2022. I took off my TP. This trade, I took my TP off. Yes, because I just wanted to see if the market is still going to go down. Tesla. I remember some small money in my MT5, and I was able to get sniper entry on this trade. I entered, and I kept riding this trade. So I think it was a weekend. Good. So you see, Friday. So it was a weekend. Friday, 30th September 2022 was a Friday. When the market was about to close, I took off my what? I took off my take profit, and I placed my stop loss above my, or let's say I covered my entry point. Okay, you say break even, that's what people say, but I wasn't break even. I brought mine somewhere here. Okay, I brought my stop loss somewhere here. Sorry. I quite remember I brought my stop loss somewhere to protect at least some monies, okay, that I've already made. Because I still knew Tesla was going to go down, okay. And this was what, a Friday. So that Friday, I removed on my trading view, sorry, my MetaTrader, I took off the take profit and I just waited. So Sunday, I think I was busy. I couldn't really check the charts. So Monday I opened the charts late, or I opened my trading MetaTrader. I opened it late. So when I opened it, the gap had already increased my profit, and I mean the trade was still going my way. You see, yeah. So I think I closed out somewhere here instead of closing out here. Instead of closing out, let me use this. Instead of closing out here, I rather closed out here, somewhere here. Yeah, I think somewhere here. Because I remember closing either Monday, yeah, the Monday. After seeing all this gap go into my favor, I just closed here. Yeah, and it was a very, I mean, good time for me. Yeah, I was really happy about the profits I made. Yeah. Then, with that also being said, we want to move on to the next. Sorry, before we move on to the next, let me see. But in some years now, I've not really traded Tesla. Tesla can make you and unmake you. It's a very good market. But if you don't really understand what you are doing, yeah, it can empty your account. It can blow your account. Okay. Yeah. So that being said, Uber, I've not really traded much of Uber. Yeah. Okay. Then UK 100. Let's move on to UK 100. UK 100. Okay, looks bullish. The market looks bullish. But it really consolidated for a very long time. And it's out of that zone. Okay, so yes, UK 100 is in a bullish state. Okay. Okay. So it's ranged for so many days, but it has broken, tested, and is moving up. So I would have been interested in this market at this point when it's moved up, tested. I would have been interested in the buys, which has happened about 2 days ago. Okay, the buys have already happened about 2 days ago. So I would have been interested in, sorry, a long position. So I would have placed my longs here. Yeah, stop loss above this previous low, just sorry, below, slightly below this previous low. Then you can target here. Maybe 1:6 is fine. 1:6. Yeah, so 1:6. You see, but it has already happened. Or better still, what you can also do is you can measure the distance from here to here and use it as your take profit target. Okay. So price can maybe move up to this level. So almost 1:5. Almost 1:5. Yeah. So price can move to this level. Yeah. Okay. So with that also being said, I think I'm going to move to yeah. So the next is US. So this is a government bonds. I quite remember we spoke about bonds in our early, I mean, boot camp, like the early days of our boot camp. We spoke about bonds. Yeah, we spoke about bonds. Sorry, just a moment. Great. So we spoke about bonds. But I don't see anything interesting here yet. Let me see. Okay. Hmm. Nothing too interesting. So let's see how price is going to react, either upwards or to still keep going down. Yeah. Cotton. Cotton. Some years ago, cotton also was one market I used to trade. But looking at cotton now, it has gotten to a very interesting level. Very interesting level. Cotton has gotten to a very, very interesting level. Let's see what happens. Then another market I also liked is the US dollar Chinese market. Yes, Chinese yuan and the US dollar market. Yeah, I've traded it a couple of times. It's a very good market too. If you really understand what that market is doing, you can bag some very good pips. Okay, but currently I would advise we wait to see. Yes, it's at a major level. It has bypassed a major level. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, let's see what will happen. Yeah, let's see what will happen. Um, yeah, so USD Chinese market. Let's see what will happen in the subsequent days. Then USD GHS. So that's the dollar Ghana city. Um, with this market, you can't really trade this. You can't. I mean, who can? Who can? And you need a lot of money to trade this on your. I mean, your meta trader. You need a lot of money to trade this because the spreads on this kind of market is crazy. And you need enough cash to enter this kind of market. And another one is the what? The dollar Russian rumble. Also, another market you need a lot of capital to. I mean, really trade. And those markets they are very scattered. You see how I mean scattered things are. They are not really uniform. They are not really aligned. Yeah. Then we have the last one on my list here. Ripple, Ripple, XRP. There's a US dollar. Not looking too good. Ripple not looking too good. The market has been crazy for some time now. Yeah. So with that also being said, I'll be posting what we've done, like what we've done so far. I mean, I took screenshots of some markets, and I'll be sharing those markets with you on, I mean, the group, and I'll be sharing the entries, stop levels, and I mean the take profits prices. I'll be sharing all that with you as well. Yeah. So with that being said, I also want to wrap up for today. Um, yeah, I want to wrap up. I want to wrap up. So yeah, any questions, thoughts, answers?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you've really done a very great job, Charlie. This is very amazing. Going all the way into the Chinese yuan, you really try. So, since there are no other questions, I think we can end it. Can end the stream. Then, so please, if you don't mind, yeah, you can make a screen recording on how they can execute trades on their MT5. We've already taught them how to link their accounts to MT5. You see, yeah. So yeah, we would like you to.
Okay. So I'll sure. I'll do that and send it into the group. I'll screen record it from my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then, Charlie. Thank you all for joining. Thank you very much, Ryan, for also joining into take us through this analysis. God willing, tomorrow we should end the spirit Ezra. Yeah. And Sunday we have a whole market outlook with Ryan again at 8 p.m. So you guys need to make the date out. And yeah, so Ryan will be sending the setups right in the group. You get it. Right now the practicals have started.
Yeah.
The money making has already started. So you guys, let's move.
Mhm.
All right. Bye.